What a nice evening. Oh, maybe I do some work or listen to some music. Let me just turn those on.
Bluetooth connected.
Okay, so more on that later. If you clicked on this video, you're probably familiar with those. Those are Sony's WH-1000XM4s, commonly known as XM4s. They've been on the market for over 2 years and I've owned them almost 2 years. It's time to do an honest long-term review. Here we go. So before any review will happen, let's make some things clear. I'm an Apple user and I tend to look at things, how they connect with my devices, so I'll look at those in the same way. The second thing is I use them a lot because I bought them mainly because they have the excellent noise cancellation. More on that later. My office mate has a lot of calls and I need to focus on my work. And the third thing is I'm a programmer, so I will take a look at how software looks on those, how the software on headphones is looking, as well as how the app is going on, because those come together. I won't be nitpicking about the design, the quality and stuff like that. There are tons of reviews doing that already. I have an iPhone, I have a Mac, I have Sony's. Of course, there are some things I want to say about those. As you can tell, the build quality is quite premium and I prefer the plastic design over the metal one because they are lighter and more comfortable to wear on long periods of time, and I've been wearing them for 8+ hours a day. Those are good. Most of the reviews happened right after the release of XM4s. Now Sony dropped XM5s, which are successors to XM4s, and to be honest, I prefer the design of the XM4s. In particular, I love that they fold and they are more easy to carry. That's all when it comes to the design and overall build of those headphones. Hi, editing Luke here. I totally forgot about this, but I'm editing this video and I just remembered that XM4s have this one superior thing over the, for example, Apple AirPod Max, which is the thing from the past, the cable. While I'm editing, there is no latency when I have the cable connected. AirPod Max don't have those, or they have, but you need to buy a very expensive cable. Okay, that's it. I'm not an audiophile, but I love to listen to some music from time to time, and those are great for me when it comes to that. The bass is great, the midtones are great. Of course, if you want to listen to some audiophile review, I recommend some other channels like Stasi Labs. For me, it's a great combination of day-to-day headphones with the better sounding quality headphones. So when it comes to noise cancellation, year by year they were praised by everybody on YouTube. Every content creator repeatedly called them the noise cancellation kings, or right before AirPod Max dropped, the best noise cancelling headphones out there. So of course XM5s took that title, but actually in 2022, if you want the great sounding noise cancelling headphones with the superb noise cancellation, these are the great value for a buck. And all of those reviews were true. I love the noise cancelling on those, but if the noise cancellation actually worked, yep. My XM4s don't have usable noise cancellation anymore. And here's the story how it happened. This is my second pair of XM4s. The first one, I got my money back and I immediately bought another pair. In both cases, I had the same issue. You may saw this at the beginning of this video, the short scene. Basically, every time I turn on the noise cancellation or turn on the headphones, I'm welcomed with a loud, high-pitched sound, almost deafening sound, that is making noise cancellation unusable. I don't use the noise cancellation. This happened on both pair of headphones. The first time was a little bit different because I was listening to some music while work and it gradually became louder and louder. On the second pair, I was listening to some really nice rock music and there was this guitar solo. Actually, I was thinking, this solo didn't go that high. Something's wrong. I turned off the music and then the high-pitched noise stayed there. I'm not even angry. I know defects happen. I make software, so bugs happen. But for the first time, yeah, Sony, you're excused. But second time, it's not random. And these are not cheap, by the way. These are very expensive where I live. And it's one of the first items I bought for myself that are more premium than usual. I'm a little bit disappointed. So from being XM4 lovers, I became a little more skeptical about the Sony hardware, not cameras by the way. I'm still saving up to buy the Sony camera system. So when it comes to software, the hardware things, yeah, everything is great beside noise cancellation. It's not working for me. When it comes to connectivity, of course the regular AirPods are connecting better with Apple devices, but the Bluetooth connection is pretty stable. I didn't have any connection issues when I had one device paired. We cannot say the same about the flagship feature of XM4, so simultaneous connection to two devices, which wasn't available in the previous generation of those headphones. It doesn't work for me either. Wherever I'm listening to music on my Mac and my phone is the second device connected, when I receive a phone call, I usually immediately turn off the Bluetooth, because when I answer the call, it's jumping between the devices. It's not stopping the source from a laptop, and it's not continuing to handle my call properly. And I often prefer to turn off the Bluetooth on my phone just before I start talking. So I think it's a software related issue, not a hardware one, but yeah, that's my experience. The app needs a major redesign, I think. It's lacking a lot of controls that I wish were there. For example, me having this issue with the high-pitched noise, I would like to have the option to choose what's the initial state of the headphones. So if I want to start the headphones with active noise cancellation or with the ambient sound. In this case, every time I turn off the headphones, I'm welcome with this doom thing. So another issue I have with the software is that I cannot choose to turn off the voice notifications that are happening while I'm using the headphones. Every time I have my iPad and my Mac connected to those and I'm on a call, I often cannot hear my colleague talking because there's something unstable going on there where I hear the notification, device 1 replaced or second device connected, and it's happening during meetings and it's very annoying. Okay, so overall score, I really love those. I really do. If I had to choose, I would rather prefer to take those over XM5s, to be honest, because of the design. I'm not particularly fond of the XM5 design, and you can tell that by the only fact that it's a second pair. I bought the second one even after the first pair was having some issues. I'm considering the third one. Right now the AirPods Pro 2 came out, and I'm thinking about buying those because of the whole Apple ecosystem thing, but I'm still struggling to choose. I need to take those to repair or to be replaced, something. So let me know in the comment section, do you think I should pick another pair of those or pick AirPods Pro 2? Despite all of the flaws, if you're searching for a nice pair of noise cancelling headphones, I highly recommend those XM4s, just because they provide the same value as XM5s, which are a lot more expensive. They still have a great noise cancelling features when it's working. So long-term review, 8 out of 10. So thank you very much for watching and see you in the next review. Bye.